Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man. As always, I thank you for coming to my channel. Today I have another guitar for sale. Like I posted yesterday, I'm going to be parting with some of my guitars to focus on studying piano more. Because before I leave this earth, hopefully I can become a decent piano player. Not a great one, but a decent one, So in order to do that, I have to kind of shift my focus. So I'm going to be parting with some of my guitars. And like I said in my previous video, the lineup that I have now as far as my guitar collection, I'm happy. Don't want to sell any. I'm pleased with every single guitar that I have in my collection. And they all sound good and they all feel good. But again, in order to focus on one thing, I have to stop focusing so much on another thing. And I sold one yesterday, and it went in about a couple hours. Because anyone that follows my channel realize this about me and my guitar playing and my preference. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care who made it. I don't care what country it came from. I don't care how expensive it is, how good it sounds. If the action is not good for you to play, all that other stuff I just mentioned don't mean squat. Doesn't mean squat. It starts with good action. And every guitar that I have, that I sell, the action is great on all of them. The guitars that show up with jacked up action, they go right back. I don't try to pawn them off on you guys. So, I don't want them to sell to somebody. It goes back, because again, that's my first criteria for a good guitar. Because I know the marketing has done a good job on us selling us on. It looks good. It sounds good. It's American made. That's great, But again, if your action is not good, none of that stuff means nothing. And every guitar in my collection has great action. And I just picked this one up because this is the one I'm going to be selling today. And I just realized the neck on this one is like a neck on the guitar that I had for many years. It was one of my near and dear guitars, a lot of studio work, a whole lot of playing live with that particular guitar because the neck on that thing was just beautiful. It had a flat neck and the strings was low. And I just realized that guitar, and who has that guitar now, is somebody that's near and dear to me, my daughter. I passed it on to her. When I leave here, she'll have at least one guitar that I cherish like crazy in her possession. And this one has, I think it's the same neck. I'm looking at it, and it just triggered that memory. I'm like, man, it's the same neck. And this neck feels great. The action is great. One thing about this guitar, and I'll leave a link down here. I think I did a Confunction song. I want to say Straight from the Heart, but it was one of those songs. And I did a cover on this guitar. It has a beautiful tone. This tone on this guitar is very unique from any other guitar in my collection, and it looks good. It's a custom design guitar. Again, I can't say enough about the neck, and the action's just is there. Just a real nice playing guitar, really is. And I'll stick it up to the camera in a minute. But this is totally one of a kind too, because I've been on lately for the last maybe year. I want something unique instead of just one of 3,000 or 300,000 that were made. Each guitar that I have purchased recently are unique within themselves. They are custom builds. There's no 2, 3, 4, 500, 1,000 floating around just like it. But it has a really nice, unique paint job. It is not a glossy thing. It's kind of, I guess they call it flat paint or flat whatever. Flat gloss or whatever. I'm not a painter. But they put a lot of work into this design. Now, this is totally unique. And yeah, it's totally unique. It just has one paint chip that came off the back, but that's about it. It's in great condition. And I'll stick it up to the camera. It has of course, a Telecaster type of tone, but it sounds different from that. It's like a blend of a Tele sound and something else. What that something else is, I don't know. I just know it sounds good. But like I told you guys, there's nothing in my collection that I want to part with. But again, you got to make sacrifices. And you got to keep moving forward. So this one is a giveaway price wise, because I forget how much I paid, but I know it was much more than what I'm parting with. And one might say, well, you ain't trying to get what you paid. I'm not a greedy dude. You know what I mean? I've played it. It's used. So I'm just trying to pass it on, because there are some people that's trying to get not what it's worth more. Because I give you a good example. Right now on, what is that? Merry-go-round or music-go-round. There's a piano module that I got. It's a Yamaha thing. That thing got some great old throwback piano sounds. They only want $99. I said, if I didn't have it already, I'd buy that one, because I paid more for the one that I have, maybe about $150. Right now on Reverb, the same module, $399. That's so fucking ridiculous. Twice as much, And again, I'm not knocking Reverb the site, because it's a good site. Customer service is dynamite. It's just the people on there want 2-3 times more than what shit worth. It's like, come on, man, really? And it's just ridiculous, And like I said, I pay more than I'm selling it for, and of course, stuff depreciates. So this is only $175 plus $60 shipping and handling. If you're in California, I will ship there now, because the pandemic is kind of easing up a little bit, or services are almost back to normal. Because when the pandemic hit, things slowed down tremendously. The postal service and every other industry out there. So if you want this and you live in California, it'll be, I say about $85, $85, $90, something like that. Just say 90 to be sure, because usually I've seen take stuff up there and it's like over $100. So let's say $90 for Californians and $60 anywhere else shipped in the United States. My PayPal information is right down there. And let me just say this too, on the video, it's morrisman64@hotmail.com. It's right down there. If you need to just cut and paste it, do that instead of trying to type it in. And if you miss just off by a character, it's not coming to me. So I just want to make that sure. Just cut and paste it. It's right down there, morrisman64@hotmail.com. Also, I'll leave a link down there so you can hear me play this guitar. It will go out the very next business day, United States Postal, with tracking and also signature required. So no one's just going to leave a big box up on the side of your house or your apartment building and leave. And let's do this again. Like I said, if you're interested, leave me a comment right down here. Please just don't send money, because I understand the logic behind that. Somebody say, I want it. I'm just going to send you money now. That's cool. That makes sense. But leave me a comment, because I'm going to go in the order that I got these. So say, for instance, I got 4 people to say I'm interested. I'm going to contact the first person that sent me that message. And then if he wants it, he send the money as his. So you don't have to worry about jumping the gun and just sending money. So please leave me a comment. Say, Morris, man, I want this guitar. Is it still available? And if you don't see sold up here in the header, it's still available. So once you leave me that message, and then I come on, look at the comments, and I go in the order in which they came. The first person that leave me that comment, I'm going to contact them and say, yes, it's still available. If you want to send your money, then we lock it in. So that way, again, just don't send money, before we agree that this is what you're going to buy. Also, when you send your money, please, in the message box in PayPal, when you're about to send your money, leave your full legal name, your full address, include your apartment number. If you live in an apartment, include your zip code, just as it reads on your, on your mail. So, please put that in there. That's really crucial, because I had someone purchase the guitar. About 2 weeks later, came back to me. I'm like, why does the guitar come back? And the mail lady said, no apartment address, so we don't want that. We don't want nobody paying for postage or shipping and handling twice, because it's $60. So you don't want to spend an additional $60 to get it. So there it is. $175 plus $60 shipping and handling. Californians, $90. My email address is right there. morrisman64@hotmail.com. I'll leave a link here so you can hear me play this guitar, because this guitar has a beautiful tone. These are brand new strings, gauge 8s. So I guess that's it. Again, if you want it, leave me a comment first. Once you get your comment and contact you, and you say, yeah, I want it, you send the money, it's yours. Till next time, take care. Whoever get this guitar is going to enjoy it. I mean, that's all I can say. It's a very unique guitar, really nicely designed. I like this pig guard. It's like a leather, I guess imitation alligator or crocodile. I don't know, but this is nice. This is really nice. It's a really great fretboard. So until next time, take care. I just want to make sure I haven't forgotten anything for you guys as far as information. But I think I've covered everything. Yeah. Shipping and handling, I covered. My PayPal information, I covered. There's a link down here so you can hear the guitar. Leave me a comment first if you're interested, because these guitars go quick. Like I said, the one I sold yesterday, it went about 3 hours. And people that follow again my channel know Morris Man don't play junk. You don't play junked up action, hard to play. You know, you're able to play these guitars for hours, you know, without worrying about or thinking about my hands hurt, you know, when this is going to be over, you know, because there are a lot of guitars like that where they look good, they sound good, but they not comfortable to play. You know, when I first started playing Fender Stratocasters, I'm like, is it me or is it the guitar? And I come to find out it was the guitar because I talked to other guys. They said I didn't want to say nothing because I didn't want nobody to think that I was just a weak player. But yeah, my hands hurt when I played Stratocaster, especially when I played the dreaded F bar chord in the first root on the A. I mean, root on the F. You know, but now I don't even think about that because I don't play guitars that are taxing on the fingers. You know, these guitars that I got, like I told you guys, and I'm about to sign off, the action is great. They feel good to play. I got light gauge strings on it because that's another thing. The lighter the gauge, the more comfortable it becomes. Now, sometimes there's a trade-off as far as you get a certain tone when you play heavier gauge strings, but you can fix your tone in the mix, you know, when you're doing your mix down and your EQing. But I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to miss these guitars. I mean, truly. But before I die, I want to say I'm a decent piano player. Not a great one, but just a decent one, and I can get around the board and know what I'm doing, you know. Till next time, take care, and thanks for watching.